Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to decode Nifty's setup for the day, and it's looking very positive. We'll go over the exact support and resistance zones, global market cues, and what traders can expect from NIFTY's movement today. So make sure you watch till the end because we'll also discuss key intraday trading zones and the levels where breakout or reversal can happen. Quick market overview. Let's first take a look at the global picture. Is slightly negative at minus 0.28%, which means US markets are cooling off after a strong rally. Asian markets are also in the red with a minus 0.62% drop, mostly reacting to mixed global cues. European futures are slightly flat negative at minus 0.15%, showing mild weakness. USD INR down by minus 0.29%, which is a small positive for the Indian market as a weaker dollar supports FIIs inflow. And crude oil is down sharply by minus 3.18%, which is a big positive for the Indian economy and inflation outlook. So even though global cues are mixed, the Indian market is showing internal strength. That's why our Nifty direction today is very positive. Nifty current setup. Now let's look at the Nifty chart. Nifty is currently around 25,833, and as per our chart setup, the support and resistance zones are beautifully placed. Let's break it down. Resistance levels. R1:25 927, R2:25 985, R3 26,043, R4:26 101, R5:26 159, R6:26 217. These upper zones are where Nifty could face resistance or profit booking pressure. But since the market tone is very positive, once Nifty crosses R1, 25,927, and sustains above it, we could see a strong rally towards R3 or even R4 levels near 26,100, 26,150. Support levels. S1, 25,789, S2:25 731, S3:25 646, S4:25 551, S5:25 493, S6:25 403. These are your intraday protection zones. As long as Nifty holds above S1, 25,789, the bullish sentiment remains intact. If it dips slightly to S2 or S3, those zones could act as buying opportunities for positional or intraday traders. Technical outlook. Technically speaking, Nifty has shown strong buying interest near 25,750 to 25,800 zones multiple times, which means that's a solid support base. The momentum indicators are hinting towards an upward bias. If the first 15-minute candle after market open stays above 25,850, we can expect an early push towards 25,950 to 26,000 zones. Traders should keep a close eye on R1 breakout. If that level breaks with volume, then R2 and R3 targets are easily achievable. However, if there's a small dip in the first half, don't panic, it could just be profit booking before a fresh leg of rally. Intraday trading plan. Here's the key intraday plan. For bullish traders, wait for a candle to close above 25,927, R1. Enter long positions with targets at 25,985, R2, and 26,043, R3. Stop loss can be around 25,850. For conservative traders, you can wait for a pullback towards 25,780 to 25,800, which are strong support zones. If the price holds there, go long with a target near R1 and R2. For option traders, focus on ITM call options near 25,800 strike. These will gain premium fast if Nifty moves as expected. Remember, since today's direction is very positive, avoid shorting unless Nifty falls below S2, 25,731, decisively. Final thoughts or caution. Even though the market tone is positive, volatility can spike post dophar ke 1 baje, so book partial profits on strength and always trail your stop losses. If Nifty crosses 26,000 with momentum, we could see a new short-term breakout and possibly a rally towards 26,150 joule. But if the market gets rejected near R1 or R2, expect a sideways to slightly bullish session. Finally, market tone. Very positive key level to watch. 25,927 are 1. Upside targets. 25,985 to 26,150 support. 25,780 minus 25,730 zone. That's all for today's Nifty analysis. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your trading friends. Also comment below, what's your Nifty target for today?